Now, Hoysala Projects Pvt Limited, the prominent real estate firm headquartered in Bangalore, is a major name to reckon with in the construction sector. Founded by management expert T.S. Sadish, the company has to its credit some 15 projects with a total built-up area of 1.31 million square meters. And to tell us more on the company's plans for the future, we have T.S. Sadish, who is the company's chairman and managing director. Welcome to the program, sir.
Thank you.
Now, you started out back in 1997. How attractive was the real estate sector then?
Actually, when we started in 1997, when we decided to start the business, the real estate was very good. But when we actually started, there was a downtrend. You know that 1997 the real estate fell very badly. But with our motive of succeeding the business, we were able to cope up with that crash.
You know, in fact, were you able to make up for what was lost in terms of maybe you suffered a...
No, we didn't suffer a loss. The business was down.
Yeah.
When we started, the real estate crashed. All of you know that 1997 there was a big crash. But we were well prepared for it. So we had clear-cut processes from day one. We had done a lot of de-risking. When we start a project, we do a lot of study into that business. When we take up a project, we make a lot of effort to make sure that we de-risk the project. So we don't get into any kind of mess of a crash or something like that.
Yeah. When you say that, you have taken you had put so many measures in place just to what you call cushion the losses.
Yes.
Let's put it that way. Did you preempt such a scenario?
We didn't. If we had predicted, we wouldn't have started the business.
Yeah.
So when we started when we took up our first project, boom was there. But when we actually started the project, there was a crash.
Yeah.
So we were able to cope up with our. We were able to complete the project in time, and we didn't make any loss in the project. In fact, we made profit, and we came up very well. Came out of that project.
So it was a case of fortitude in the midst of adversity.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now, when you were actually employed with Hewlett-Packard for close to a decade.
Yes.
So you were actually employed with Hewlett-Packard for close to a decade. In fact, well over a decade. In fact, am I right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And when you decided to take the plunge, what was the switch like?
See, I always have had the vision of creating a corporate and doing business from my very young ages, very early age. So at one point of time, I wanted to do business. It was always there in my mind. So a time came when there was a boom in real estate. I felt, okay, real estate is the right business to get in. So I got in, and I got a good breakthrough. So I had to live and go through my goals.
So you didn't think twice before, like maybe plunging headlong into real estate construction sector?
Yeah, construction sector. Before I got into this business, I did a lot of study on that. Actually, I didn't leave Hewlett-Packard in 97, though I started the business as a part-time. This business was started as a part-time for me. I left Hewlett-Packard in 99. So I was doing this business partially. So 97 to 99 was my testing time in the business. So once I succeeded, then I left the job. And
so you had the entire thing planned out well in advance?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, obviously. Did the job at Hewlett-Packard, of course it's a different ballgame altogether. Their area of interest different, and your current business totally different.
Yes.
But did your time at Hewlett-Packard in any way prepare you for this particular business in some way?
Yes, I would like to say one thing, that HP is, as all of us know, it's a very, very professional company. That made me to learn a lot of things professionally, put processes in place, and I would say the success of my business today is because of HP background. it gave me a lot of lessons. I learned a lot of things that company because I was in various departments there, right from the planning to purchase to accounting to administration. So this gave me a lot of exposure to a lot of processes and planning such things.
Well, you just emphasize a lot on the professionalism, personal aspect of Hewlett Packard. But what exactly, I mean, and does it have a, what you call a meaning, much more meaning than what is normally understood? The word professionalism normally is, I mean, it's more, is it something like better streamlining?
Yeah, it is like that. How do you handle, any business has, it has people, it has men, it has material, whether it has statutory things, it has a lot of things connected with it. So for every thing there was a process. It is like going through ISO 9000 where you have to have all the process in place. So HP taught us very well that a thing has to be done straight away, it has to be done in a straight manner. There is no ambiguity, whether it is related to governmental approvals or anything. There is no, you can't do any hanky-panky. You have to be, it has to be done straightforward. Whether it is people-oriented processes or policies relating to your employees, whether it is related to your suppliers, related to your customers, you have to do it very professionally.
So there is no room for hamlets there. I mean, no procrastination and absolutely firm belief that
Yes.
promise does pay.
Yes.
And it only plays.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, like you chose to headquarter your company in Bangalore. Was it a conscious decision or it just came about?
I'm basically from Bangalore, so born and brought up in Bangalore. So I always had a love for Bangalore, and I knew Bangalore very well. So since it is in my hometown, it is easy to get things going, and I know everything there. Most of the connections, whatever, whether to buy a property, what legal issues are required, and how do you sell a product. So communication is easy. So there's nothing better than starting the business at your hometown.
Yeah,
so we decided to start the business there, and we did about 15 projects. So automatically it became a headquarter for us.
So just like charity, I mean, charity of course begins at home, business too.
Yes, business at
too.
home too.
Obviously. Now Bangalore obviously there is a lot of, is a very, I mean, as far as revenue generation and concern, there are many companies, I mean, preferring Bangalore.
Yes.
Other than perhaps the fact that it is still unconfirmed, there is these global computer firm, let's not name it for obvious reasons, but it chose to first to locate its office in Bangalore and then said we don't want to locate it there because we don't want our people to spend more time on the roads than in the office. So in that respect, I mean, when you reflect on your decision, I mean, on your choice to start your business, choice to begin your business in Bangalore. I mean, are you happy with, what you have achieved? And
yeah, I'm very happy with whatever I have done there. I don't know. Whether to locate business in Bangalore or other place, it depends on the business as well. And each business has its own plus and minuses. If it is a BPO, time is a constraint. People have to travel from place to place in Bangalore. Of course, traffic is a problem in Bangalore, and it is so in every city in India the way it is growing today. I have no dispute on that of the traffic problem, but it again depends on how do you plan everything, how do you plan your people, how do you plan your people movement. And as of now, I think since the airport has moved from Bangalore one place to another place, I think the focus is shifting to the other place where better infrastructure is there compared to the south of Bangalore.
You do have an office in Kochi as well. Was it part of a well thought out strategy, business strategy, and did it have anything to do with the fact that Kochi is indeed regarded, in fact widely regarded as Kerala's commercial capital?
Yeah, of course, Kochi is a commercial capital of Kerala, plus it is a good tourist place, and a lot of people live abroad, a lot of NRIs are there. We had to expand business, so we can't stick to Bangalore and say I am a builder from Bangalore. We wanted to have a pan-India face, so we thought there was no better place than Kochi. So we ventured into Kochi. As you know, a lot of Bangalore developers are here, well-known builders are here in Bangalore. So we did a lot of survey regarding Kochi, then finally we went into Kochi.
So was there the K factor, Karnataka, Kerala?
Nothing like that.
No, nothing
like that.
Yeah, if one were to draw parallels between Bangalore and Kochi in terms of business prospects for the real estate sector, will the parallels be overdrawn?
Yes, it will be overdone. See, Bangalore has its own way of doing business. The customers of Bangalore and the way projects are built in Bangalore is entirely different from Kerala. Kerala, if you ask me, Kerala people have more exposure towards, say, abroad, and their expectations are very high, and we need to meet them. That's very important.
So you have to measure up to exacting standards, is it?
Yes.
Because these people, these Keralites are like more...
They travel a lot, they have seen the world. So I think it's a good market, matured market, if you ask me, compared to any other city. It's a mature market. They have lived in flats, they have seen the world, and I think it's a good one actually.
Well, is it, are you referring to Kochi in particular, or is it true of maybe the capital Thiruvananthapuram and Kozhikode as well?
Even Thiruvananthapuram, Kozhikode, Kottayam, these places are good for business.
So, even though the parallels might be overdrawn,
Yeah.
it's still a viable business.
Doing business in Kerala is very viable.
Okay.
Very viable.